Hello and welcome to Forkful of Noodles. This is a exclusive episode of Forkful of Noodles. Recently, there's a story that just came out that says people that smoke marijuana on a regular basis have less dopamine in their system that causes lack of motivation. Now, of course, having an excessive amount of dopamine in your system causes things like psychosis and schizophrenia. So we have our own medical expert, Dr. K, in the building. Dr. K, how are you? How's it going?
Good, Krish. How are you, buddy?
Fantastic,
Good,
fantastic.
good. I'm
So
glad.
we have a couple questions for you, Doc.
Okay, well, I'm not due on the golf course for a couple of hours.
Right.
So shoot.
taking a break, taking a golf break.
Yeah.
So what do you think this big relationship between marijuana and psychosis is? Do you think there is a relationship, or?
I'm a little on the fence on both sides of it, to be quite frank. I mean, I haven't really done, as much personal testing as I'd like to have.
Mhm.
I mean, I checked it out a bit in college. We did some studies, and we stuck with the traditional puff puff pass
Right.
methodology. But as far as the correlation between dopamine and psychosis, really haven't gotten much into that yet. We do know that sometimes, not always, mind you, but sometimes when a participant does smoke the marijuana, that they do become less motivated.
Right.
But there's also a bit of potential mini psychosis right there,
Mhm.
becoming paranoid,
Yeah.
is what we call it. Sort
Yeah.
of a, did I just say that out loud type of vibe.
It's the man gonna come get me.
Exactly,
Yeah.
exactly. Do they know?
We've all been there, right? Right, Doc?
Where?
With at that state of mind.
Oh,
right?
yes, yes, yes,
Yeah.
yes.
What studies are you doing now? I
Well-
know you do a lot with different kind of medications. Are you doing?
Well, yes. I mean, we do a number of studies,
Okay.
but primarily right now we are concentrating on the marijuana, the THC levels,
Mm.
and to see how that correlates between the dopamine level in a person. And as you mentioned earlier, excess dopamine does cause psychosis. I
Yeah.
mean that, and the smoking of the marijuana,
Yeah.
or as some of the street names are the Mary Jane,
Yeah.
weed, dope,
Texas Tea House.
Texas tea. I have not heard that
Yeah,
one. I'm gonna have
that's
to put that down in the notes. There was an urban fellow, another doctor of my, I guess in the same study field, a Dr. Dre,
Uh-huh.
who refers to it as
Oh,
tree. He says they smoke tree.
Okay.
So
That
that's
a whole tree full of marijuana
I
sounds.
I didn't know it came in trees until I spoke with him.
That is incredible. It's breaking news.
Mhm.
Breaking news that
But
marijuana now comes in trees.
it does.
Yeah.
So what we've been doing is taking the raw THC, extracting it from the cannabis,
Mm-hmm.
and putting that into different forms to see how the way it's intaken into
Mhm.
the body, if that
Mhm.
affects anything. So the traditional smoking method, we rule that out and see
Mhm.
what it's like if somebody ingests it through a traditionally it's a brownie. But
Right.
we've also been using the candy form,
Oh, okay.
which a lot of people in the medical marijuana sellers have been doing.
It's the animal
And-
testing board.
Ooh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Is that what you're testing
Well-
it on animals as well, or?
Yeah, right now
just
we are.
primarily people?
Well, we have put it into dog biscuit form,
Oh wow.
and the if you can hear her in the
Yeah, yeah.
background, our specimen was actually a pit fighter,
Wow.
and she was actually up.
That is-
See, now you can tell. Where's my
Now
weed?
she's-
Where's my weed?
Now she's getting active. She is getting active.
She is, in fact, kind of like a Pavlovian. If I say smoking tree, that's kind of
That's
her.
Her Pavlovian
That's her
response.
response.
Yeah.
That's her catchword.
That is fantastic. You are doing some great work.
We are trying to do some work here. How great
Yeah.
it is, that's yet to be seen. I mean, if we could have had, Jeffrey Dahmer on the weed more, or,
Oh.
George W. Bush, we might not be where we are as a
Ease him out.
society today.
Yeah. Ease him out a little bit. What about Dick Cheney? Do you think Cheney would have been a different person if he
Well,
smoked a
I
little
think
herb?
I think he would be the same person, but be cool with his lesbian daughter.
Great. That's what we want.
Yes,
Yeah,
that's what
we want
we
people to
want.
be cool with
Chilled out Republicans cool with lesbo daughters. That's really what America is striving to achieve. Now, I'm not sure if you're
Right.
aware of this study,
Well,
but
here we go. Another breaking
this
news.
this is it's been going on for the past few months now, and this is something I'm interested in seeing how it affects the human condition. Recently, Amsterdam has positioned itself to try to wean itself off of the selling of marijuana in Amsterdam for the fact that it's a bit annoying for them at this point for the tourism business to come in and it's all about smoking weed and the sex trade.
Right.
And other than that,
it's taking away from the art
community.
community.
Why would you even want to go to Amsterdam? That's the question. I mean,
that's why we're all headed there anyway.
Yes.
That's why I take 6 vacations there.
Well, 6.
I mean, in small increments.
Yeah.
Right.
So as I was saying, I'm interested in seeing how Amsterdam's people deal with that lack of income, for one, because many people there do work in the marijuana trade.
Yeah.
And also just to see how uptight people become in general due to the lack of marijuana sales. And I think that's just going to be a stress issue because they're not big drinkers over there.
No, the Germans don't really seem like a big drinking community to me.
No. I mean, any type of Eastern European... I think they're more into the natural herbal supplement. If you get my meaning.
I gotcha. Hey, I want to thank you for coming out here and talking to me a little bit about what you're doing and what you've been researching. Dr. K, thank you very much.
Thank you, Chris. Appreciate the opportunity here, and if there's anything else we can do for you, let us know.
We'll do. We'll catch you on the golf course.
4.